Hello to all my followers on YouTube. Today what we got here is the new Horizon Hobby Temper Generation 2. It's a rock crawler. This one is a 1/18 scale. Excellent for beginners. Let's open the box and see what we got inside. Okay, look at this. When you open the box, it's right there. It's a pretty big machine for 1/18 scale. Let's see what else we got. We got the remote here, and it's come also with a battery and a charger. Let's move all this aside. So let's go over the basic, what we got in the box. So they're giving you a surface remote, a very basic surface remote, but it's going to do the job. It's pretty basic, 2.4. Have here all the trims that you need for this vehicle. I think it's pretty good, consider it's supposed to be a kind of a cheap remote. In addition, they also give you the batteries for the remote and the charger for the battery that sit inside here. Let's move those aside. This is not the interesting part. What we want to look is that. So to start, this vehicle is kind of all aluminum, so it's pretty lightweight and it's very wide wheelbase. I'm gonna compare it later with another vehicle that I got here that is kind of the same price point, and this one is actually much wider. This one coming with a 380 motor, and it's come with a 6-cell small battery that sits right here on the front. It's also come with this new Spectrum servo. This is a 3-kilogram steering servo that it's more than enough for this small vehicle, and you can make it. It's right now it's a front wheel steer, but it seems to be that they have like preparation here on the back to put another servo. So later on this probably can get converted to a 4-wheel steer, but we'll see. I'm gonna make another video. Let's see here. There is a very cool light. It's a small light bar on a small toy like this. To see a light bar, it's actually very cool. It's kind of have a all-in-one on the back over here, unit for the receiver, ESC, and kind of everything that you need to run your car. I don't really like the all-in-one because it's harder to later do any upgrade on the motor, but this is come from ECX, so I'm sure this is kind of a good quality one. Let's open it up and show where the battery, because it's pretty unique where the battery is hidden, because when you look underneath, you're not gonna see a battery. So you just move those pins away and the front is open like a real car. Let's move those pins. It's very easy to lose. So we got here this small tiny battery that we're gonna have to charge. Let's plug it in real quick. It's come also with the EC3 plug, so it's very cool. You can get other batteries to fit inside here, or a small, maybe a small LiPo battery later. So as soon as you plug it in, let's close it real quick and let's do this. Turn it on and the light will turn on right away. It's pretty cool. It's not that high of a light, not that bright, but it's make it really cool. The fact that they got an extra amount to do that, I really like it. It's very cool. Let's shut it back off because the remote is not on, so we're not gonna mess it up for later. What else I can tell you about this machine? Now, since it's plugged, I don't like stuff to be plugged when we're not using it. Let's close this in back. It's actually getting packed inside. Kind of really nice, but you have to set it up to where you want it. If not, it's not gonna close easily. Okay, this is closed back. And let's put those pins back over there. Everything is so tiny. This thing is so tiny compared to my big fingers. Okay, let's flip it and see what we got underneath. So you could see right there that they put like a 380 motor. I think that this one is a 32T. Very cool, very wide wheelbase over here. Very nice steering rods going side to side over here. They have the center drive shaft. Those are adjustable drive shafts, so when the vehicle turn, it can contract with the vehicle. And it's actually, in one side it's metal, in one side is plastic. That it's a very good thing, that it's on a high load you're gonna break this part and not mess up the gear inside. So it's a big plus. I think that it's really cool. When it's all metal, you're gonna end up breaking the gears, and it's much harder to open this and fix versus actually just replacing this small piece. It takes like about 2 seconds to do. On the side, it's all aluminum. It's all brushed aluminum. It's really pretty design, and it's very simple actually, but it's still very pretty. Now let's go to those tires. Those are real Bidlack tires on it, and they are very soft. They feel like if it's have memory foam inside, when you squeeze it and you let it expand back, it's pretty slow, and they really feel like there's a memory foam inside, so it's pretty cool. It's actually a bigger wheel than you will see on a 1/18 scale. Now this is the second generation of this vehicle. They have another one that it's a little bit more narrow, look almost like a Hummer, but this one I think it's going to be the next big hit because it's a very cool vehicle. Now let me compare it to another vehicle that I got here from another brand. Okay, this is a Red Cat Racing Everest 16. This is the ECX, and this is supposed to be like a 1/18 scale. So if you compare, let's see that I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1/18 scale. 1/18 scale is supposed to be smaller. More pieces you slice, smaller the vehicle, but this is bigger than that. So this is 18, this is 16. This is supposed to be much smaller, but it's bigger. Anyway, first thing that you can see is how wide this thing is versus that, and the wheels are much bigger. Again, two different brand, two different vehicle, but it just price point, they both cost around $140, $150. So right now when I'm looking at it and I see the servo, that you get like a bigger, stronger servo, that the arm is actually aluminum versus plastic. A lot of different things that you look around, you say, okay, I think I'm getting a little bit better value here. Even the tire, if you compare, this is like kind of a harder rubber versus this very soft rubber. This is just pop right away, and this take its time. Overall, two different vehicles, but I think that this will be a better purchase for me right now, and better purchase for my customers at the shop. Shock and all the other system around, of course, each one have his own benefit. This vehicle will be able to tilt a little bit more because it's a little bit higher. It's have a little bit different system on it. So of course they're gonna behave a little bit different, but also size-wise, when you look from the side, let's put this one first. This one is a little bit bigger vehicle, so I like that it's a bigger vehicle. For the price, you get a little bit more for your money, and you got the light on this. The side of it, it's all aluminum, so when you flip, you're not gonna damage anything. Here you have the regular Lexan body or PETG, whatever they're making them today, and they break easily. This I don't think gonna break because it's pretty rigid. I think the most important thing for me right now when I'm looking at it is how wide this thing is. I just cannot get away from the fact that this is such a wide small vehicle, and it's not gonna flip easily. It also can articulate very good. Both of them can articulate very good. Let's see, we can set it up one on top of the other. It's supposed to be able to stand. They're both gonna run very cool, but the same price point. You have two vehicles. It's gonna be your choice to do your homework. I not recommend a specific vehicle. I'm just saying that I think that this one right now is more bang for the buck, and this is in. So it's all depend about time will tell which one will last longer, which one people will like better. When I compare both vehicles together, I like right now this one a little bit better because I get more for the money over here, but I still haven't run this one. This one we already upgrade to a brushless and we abuse it and it was working very good. We'll see how this one gonna do. I'm gonna pause it real quick and do a walk around with the camera so you can see the vehicle all around. Okay, so let's look in details on everything. So we have the 3 kilogram servo over here with a big steering rod. Very nice steering system. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the small bell icon on the top so you can see all the new videos as soon as we launch them out. Let's see a little bit inside. It's pretty cool. And again, this is all aluminum. Then you have the all-in-one system here on the back. Very, very cool small rock crawler. Eric at RC Monster Garage MotoStyle Hobby Shop. If you want one of those, we are located at 17540 Chatsworth Street in Granada Hills, California, zip code 91344.